Merlin. You told me when you work with people, this is like mentoring from awareness to a new way of being. If I listen to that, this sounds to me very special. So, how exactly do you do that?
I use as the core in my book, I have something called the 7 pillars of personal change. And those 7 pillars are observation, raising awareness, making sense, challenging beliefs, deciding to change, testing new ways, and adopting new ways. So this is a process that I use with people as a basis. But then I add into the mix here by kind of going through those stages, the use of channeled information that may come from a person's spirit guide. It may come from some information that may come from the Akashic records. I also receive psychic information that comes forward that will come from the person's higher self. And then also use as a basis that there's my own personal experience, so what I've personally been through. So everything that I am talking to people about and I'm working with them is usually something I've been through myself and experienced myself. So I know what it's like to go through that, I know how it feels, I know what the challenges are that come up and how I overcame them. And so using a combination of all of those things together is something that's fairly unique, because as a guide, as a mentor to people, I am using my own knowledge and experience, and I live it on a daily basis. So, this is not something that I'm just doing, here and there. This is everything that I'm doing every single day, working on it, and it's a continual journey for me as well. And so it enables me to partake that information to other people.
Mm-hmm. If I would like to work with you, what would I have to do?
To work with me, you would need to make a contact with me through either any of the social media, so Facebook, Instagram, or on my website, which is merlinpixton.com. And then what we would do is we would set up a kind of a brief call where we would have a chat and see whether or not working with me would be right for you and right for me. I like to have clients who are really committed to doing the work, and it tends to be a little bit of a base for me, like, is this person really committed to doing the changes and making the changes. So it feels very worthwhile what I'm doing and how I'm working with people.
What would you say, how many hours would I have to invest minimum?
I guess it all depends on that. That's really entirely up to you, because that all depends on the pace in which you feel is that you want to work on or work with. So that could be something where you can dedicate, say 10 hours a week that I'm doing various reading or meditation or whatever it is that you're doing. Or if that's a huge commitment and you don't have that time, then you can do that less, and we would spread apart the sessions that we do, because I'm very flexible in terms of making sure that it's the right time and the right moment for each client. So it's a very individual thing. I think it's also important to understand that our day-to-day life is kind of part of the journey, so it doesn't have to be something that's separate. It's not like saying, okay, I need to allocate X period of time or what have you to be doing this. The way that I work and the things that we're discussing are things that you'll be doing in your job. It's things you'll be doing in your interactions with your family and with your friends, because this is about you and your behaviour and how you are growing and developing and how you see yourself, and then how you then are using the tools or the skills that we've discussed to actually make changes. So it's very much an integrated process.
Thank you for all this very precious information.
Thank you.